all begins with the head designers, who throw around ideas until they have a game idea worth pursuing. Once a game idea has been formulated, many studios will discuss and pit their ideas against each other until a more refined game idea is produced. This process can take from a few weeks to a couple of months. One example of this is Insomniac Games' idea brainstorming sessions, which were regularly held to produce game ideas. Once a game idea is selected, a game design document is drafted by the designers and writers. This document is the ultimate living document by which the content creators compare their content to. It describes the feel, look, and mechanics of the game down to the smallest detail. It is not uncommon for a game design document to contain hundreds of pages, if not thousands. After the first draft of the game design document has been created, the technical design document is drafted based on how the programmers will actually make the game happen. It contains many technical details which are only useful for the programmers and gaming engineers. Most of the content of the technical design document consists of programming strategies, algorithms, and data structures that will be useful for creating the actual game content. Once the details for the game have been drafted, a critical component for the game is then obtained: the game engine. The game engine is either created based on the needs of the game, or a pre-made engine is bought and possibly modified. The game engine is the code at the heart of the game, which runs everything from the graphics to the physics to the tiny little explosions you hear. They can be as simple as 2 lines of code to thousands of lines. A popular example of a game engine is the Unreal Engine, which has been used by many game studios to create some of the more recent blockbuster games.
Throughout the entire process, artists, musicians, writers, modelers, and animators create content along with the programmers to make functional media for a video game, such as dialogue, music, sound effects, models, and all other sorts of other game-specific media. As the game comes together, it is fiercely tested by game testers within the company. This helps to ultimately refine the game for beta testing, wherein game testers are brought in to get a perspective on what the public thinks of the game. Once the game reaches its deadline, the game is then shipped and released to the market, either physically or digitally. Should the game still have bugs or errors, updates are usually released digitally in the form of patches to fix the errors.
Once the game has been released, its success will depend on 3 things: credibility of the publisher, originality of the game, and also the marketing. Marketing through advertisements and other such publicity measures will help to bolster the game to success financially. Ultimately, thousands of dollars and years of work go into current game development teams. However, independent game studios through internet services are slowly procuring a place within the game market. Such services include Flash portals, Steam, and online systems such as WiiWare, PlayStation Network, and Xbox Live Market.